Okay, so we really need to talk about what's happening in Afghanistan. Because, based on the information we have, there's a new law that, well, it's not just a law. It's the latest, pretty terrifying step in a systematic plan to completely erase women from public life. So, let's get into it.
And I want you to really let this sink in. Wives are treated as the property of their husbands. This isn't some quote from a history book. Nope. This is a core principle from a law that's being put into place right now. The idea that a woman is literally property, that's being written into the legal code. And it's the foundation for everything else we're about to see.
So, how does something like that actually become law? That's what we're looking at first, the chilling legislation that's making all of this official. Okay, so in January 2026, this new law officially goes into effect. And let's be absolutely clear about its purpose. This isn't some kind of accident or a weird interpretation. No, its main goal, its explicit function, is to make violence against women legal.
And it gets terrifyingly specific. The law actually defines what it considers acceptable abuse. A husband can beat his wife or his children as long as he doesn't break any bones or cut their skin. I mean, just think about that. It's basically a green light for a level of violence it's hard to even imagine writing that down as a rule.
So what happens if that line is crossed? What if a bone is broken? Well, the path to getting any kind of justice is basically designed to be impossible. First, a woman has to prove it in court, which is already a huge, huge hurdle. But get this, even if she can prove it, the most jail time her abuser can get is 15 days. Just 15 days. It's pretty clear the system is set up to protect the abuser, not the person who's been hurt.
Now, a law like this, it doesn't just come out of nowhere. It's the end result of a very deliberate, very systematic process that's been going on for a while now. Let's look at how we got here.
So this timeline really lays it out. It starts in August 2021 when the Taliban returned to power. And then for the next several years, you just see this methodical process of stripping away women's rights, one by one. It all leads directly to January 2026, when this new law makes violence official. You can see how each step was a planned move in this direction. And this is what daily life looks like now for women in Afghanistan. It's just this web of restrictions. You could be imprisoned just for leaving your home without a male guardian. You can't go to a health clinic without a male escort. You're not allowed to become a doctor. And in some places, you're not even allowed to see a male doctor. And that last point creates this incredibly cruel paradox. So you're barred from becoming a doctor, but you're also unable to see a male doctor. What are you supposed to do? It's not just a restriction, it's a trap. It's a system designed to deny many women any medical care whatsoever. So these aren't just rules on paper, right? They have real devastating consequences for human beings. Let's take a look at the actual impact this is having. 80%. Just take a second to think about that number. 80% of Afghan women are now shut out from education and from the workforce. We're talking about the vast majority of women and girls, just pushed out of schools, out of universities, out of their jobs. That's the scale we're dealing with here. And look, it's not just activists who are sounding the alarm. We're talking about UN Women, a major international body, and they've issued a really dire warning. They're saying these policies aren't just oppressive right now, they're literally creating a catastrophic future for the whole country. And their projections are stark. By 2026, they're expecting to see maternal deaths go up by 50%, and child marriage up by 25%. I mean, these aren't just statistics on a chart. We're talking about real lives lost and real childhoods being destroyed because of these policies. So, when you strip everything else away, what is this all really about? It's about something much bigger than just policy. It's about a fundamental human right. And the source material is really clear on this point. Women's equality isn't just a nice idea or a preference. It's a fundamental human right, period. It's not up for debate or negotiation. It's a basic principle. And this quote really drives the point home. Without it, a just and peaceful society cannot exist. This isn't just about the women being oppressed. It's saying that you can't have a just or peaceful society for anyone when half the population is treated this way. The future of the entire country is tied to this. So that leaves us with a really big question, doesn't it? We've seen the facts, we've seen the laws, and we've seen the absolutely devastating consequences. We're watching human rights being systematically dismantled right before our eyes. So the question we have to ask is,
what is the world's responsibility here?